Well, hey there. It's been a while. How's everybody doing out there in Streamerville? It's uh, it's great to be back for this challenging challenge. That sounds a bit wordy, because it is. It's a weird way of saying hello anyway, but I've said it, so let's just get on with it, I guess. There's no fancy intro. There's no fancy team here working magic to make me look better. Not that I'd need to, because I'm already amazing. But yeah, let's see how we get on with this quite unique set of circumstances that's been going on over in the Turkish League. So yeah, we've got a lot of players that need new contracts, but they don't want to sign one because they want to leave, and I can't replace them because, yeah, I can't remember where it is, but I know. Yeah, there we go. Let's have a look at this. No, that's not right. It's in here somewhere. I saw it before. Okay, there you go. There's that. But yeah, it's a lot of financials that I don't quite fully understand, but insecure. Yep. Do that, and then we go to a full league table. This one here is key: financial mismanagement. But then, of course, Altay are below me in the table, but Izumspor is mid-table. They're doing quite well, and they'd be in the playoffs for promotion if they didn't have their points deduction. And Yeni's doing a little bit better than me, but not by much. They're like 4 points ahead of me. I remember, so I've won 3 games for 8 points and 2 draws. So I should be on 11 points, which would put me roughly on line with these. So yeah, it's not as bad as first feared, but still pretty grim. But let's see how much progress we can make today. We definitely what's the word? Yeah, we definitely need to win a few games in this session. Even though originally I thought we could sign some players in December, that's not the case. I can't sign them until the end of the season, so that is going to be pretty huge in the rest of the rebuild. But it's going to be fun to see what kind of offers we get up there, and the World Cup squad's going to be named, so let's see if any of our players, I mean there won't be because I don't recall Turkey making the World Cup, but see if any of our players will be going to the World Cup. No, I don't think so. Former player. Now did we sell him? No, we didn't. Okay, I did sell a player this past transfer window, but not the guy I was thinking of. But anyway, doing all right for them, isn't he? Bless. So yeah, we I mean, I'm scouting all these players, but can't really sign them yet. But they're all in the system, which is a shame because look how potential they have. And it wouldn't be over expensive either, but of course, yeah, alright, let's put him on the short list. Now, I'll just tick that for now. We are consulting our own staff for recommendations. Well, I'm surprised we have any staff at all to consult, but yeah. Ooh. It's absolutely been a wild, wild ride over here. And yeah, all these players that come through would be fantastic additions, given their age and their potential rating and their current ability, as well as all their primary athletes would have been perfect for that position that I play. Him. Well, let's see what his primary stats look like after an initial scouting session. If the game will let me, that would be fantastic. There we go. See, not too bad actually, not too shabby at all. It would have been a perfect player, but I mean, if you... Let's have a look at our staff actually and see what we have. We have one scout. Alright. Let's find a scout then, shall we? Do I even have an assistant manager? I don't think I do. I guess I do. I can't see one, but oh well. Let's progress that. Please not. For God's sake. Can I recall some of my loan players? Is that against the transfer embargo rules or not? But if he's out for 5 to 6 weeks, that's pretty much transfer window. Alright, I might recall him. Any other players that we've got out on loan? Let's have a look. I've been messing with the tactics just before I came live. I think I need to make it a bit more simplified than what I was trying to get them to do. Are you on loan? Yeah. Just checked you. Dang it. Oh, a player that wants to stay. Fantastic. Let's enter them and let's see what he wants to do. Immediate. Can I sign you for more than that? 2 years. 2 years will have to do for now. Domestic clubs in higher division can have. They can have him for $1 million. Relegation release clause, you can have him for $500,000. And foreign clubs, should they want him, can have him for 10. Oh no. Oh no. That's not. I don't want this clause. I want I want to get rid of that clause. I don't like it. Well, that's... Just fuck it, go for it. There you go. I'm going to have to bite the bullet and hope that... £87,000. I'm going to add an expiry date on that though, I'll be honest with you. There you go. I have to do that for now. Oof. Well, that's one player that would be fantastic to have back. But what's his... I don't think I can recall him even in January, which is a shame, because I could really use him right now. But it is what it is. Let's check there. No, that's not what I meant. Okay. Contracts. All of these players, look. I mean, well, not great. It could definitely potentially help me going forward for the next season or so anyway. So let's see if he wants to... He's ecstatic that he wants to sign. Okay, fantastic. Let's offer the contract. Let's see what he wants. Okay. 2 years. There you go. Oof, that's too rich for me, son. But if you insist on it, I'll mark it as semi-negotiable. A 20. Minimum fee release clause. Clubs in continental competitions that it would usually be the Champions League or possibly the Europa League, but sometimes it doesn't register that way. But I will make it for 5 mil. Perfect. Now there's my goalkeeping situation is a little bit embarrassing at the moment as well, but he's already signed a contract, as you can see here, so that is fantastic for me. Now I just need to get this guy, who should be one of my superstar signings, well, not signings, but superstar players for a while, and let's... He has an extension clause. Should we discuss a new contract first? He might consider renewing his contract. Well, with that kind of attitude, I'll just do that. Now you have no choice. Haha. Yeah. We'll stagger the renewals, because I don't want to do too many at once, just so I know exactly where we all stand with each other. It's not a game for me. I lost in the last round of the cup to a team in the division below, so that was quite a trying time, but at least I can now fully focus on trying to survive in the league, which I should be able to do. Just need to turn that phone book around somewhat. So anyway, hey, how are you doing in the chat? Say hi if you're watching, just so I know you're there. And how was your weekend? Hope it was good. Hope it was good. Some of these results are to be expected, some of them are probably not expected, but oh, this player, Zaniolo. Tell you what, he's doing some bits for Villa in real life. Talking of which, I hope there's no Chelsea fans in the chat, because I will have to rip you apart if you are, but what has your club become? I know we have some problems still, but at least we don't try to solve them by signing 72 wingers and 43 centre-backs. Right, there you go. Another year on, that's fantastic, and maybe next season we can sit down and arrange a proper extension, should he wish to be here. If not, then, well, we're getting for another year, so we can work on his replacement that way. Will it be tough to beat? Well, they probably will, because we don't travel well, but some games on the road we played a lot better than stats suggest that we have. You can stop being injured as well, son. Thank you. Just stop it. Oh, did I... Oh, I see what happened, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Defensive mid, ball winning, okay. I'll remember that. I won't get too fancy with the release clauses, but I will insert one. Champions League exclusive. I'll pay a premium for a player like this, so there you go. That's cheap side as well, but I can't exactly, I can't exactly seek too much. Okay, so this guy needs to be back here a little bit, so let's do that, and let's see if we can, given that we only have one fully fit centre forward at the moment, we have to do this right now. Now, where's the attacking mid that I like to play? He will do. There we go. Now, what kind of role does he want? Advanced playmaker, which is what he already is. Superb. Now, what we also need to do is, does he have an extension? No. I'll discuss with his agency if I can get him to do the old college try, but he doesn't want to. Okay. Bye then. Let's offer him one anyway and see what happens. No. Okay. That's a hard no then, is it? Do you want to play again, or... I mean, I'd say that, but I do kind of need him, so it's not as... Where do you prefer? Left or right? You prefer the right wing. Okay. So what I will do is I will take a leave of my senses and just push you forward. Now, are you a winger on support? Yes, you are. Okay. So I can change that to that, and hopefully this wing back on support will have that. So he's not too far forward, and he can potentially track back to give the defensive line a bit of a helping hand. Now, Dennis, where do you prefer the left? That's fantastic, really. You're a young prospect, but you may have to start if Becky's injuries get any worse. He doesn't like it there. He's not even fantastic there either, to be honest, but don't have a lot of options for this position, so I might have to just that. We'll try this. Let's see how he gets on with that, but that is going to have to be the way forward. It's not how I want them to play, but it's what I need to do with the injuries and the lack of other options that we have. Have to at least try and get the strongest players out there, right? I would love to sign him. It would be a priority, but look what happens when I say make offer. Not allowed to. But yeah, always need goalkeepers. I don't care what club you are, you always need goalkeepers. Let me try something. Oh, it's probably not allowed, but let's do this. Edit that. Don't need that. Free agents. I don't care what position you are. Let's have a look and see what you can do for me. Perhaps. Oh, Jordan Ibe. I remember when he had so much hype about him when he was a teenager. This guy. Let's have a look. I would scout him, but I'm not allowed to. But I can't do that either. It's not a transfer. Well, I mean, technically it would be a free transfer, wouldn't it? But if I say the words I'm signing a free agent, does that count? Well, guess not allowed to do that either, but we'll get there together, chat. We'll get there. Yes, we will. Thank you for the support. Okay, game day. Now, if I do this, hopefully it makes the game go a little bit quicker, because I had issues last week when I tried to do a game. It took forever, so hopefully it works out, but apologies if it doesn't. I'm not a big fan of shoot on sight, to be honest with you, but I think it might be the reason why we don't have a lot of shots. But we'll see how we go with this approach in the first half. And like I said, I don't have a lot of options. Like, this guy is unavailable until January, and he would help across the back. I think probably more at right back, although that's a worry. Well, he's only 21, that could probably improve, but he's not. Maybe he won't be that much of a help, but he's unavailable until January anyway. Yeah, I don't know what he did. I don't know what he didn't do. Let's. I got no choice. I can't name a full bench, but I will give them the. I'll just pretend that he's late for the match. Stuck in traffic. Yes, that's the excuse that I shall go with. Come on, team. Let's do something, please. Let's go. I believe in you. You believe in you. The opposition don't believe in you, so prove them wrong. Okay. Oh, dear me. Just go out there and show what you can do, I guess, is the best way to approach the Steam Talk. We are going to give it everything we've got. I just want to focus on my own team right now. I don't really want to... Oh look, blue lines. Fantastic. Blue lines on the pitch. Does that mean we get an orange or yellow ball? Oh. Oh, that shouldn't happen after 5 minutes, but hey. Couldn't ignore it anymore. Right. There's things going on. Waiting for the next highlight. Apparently, even the highlights are frozen because the pitch is that cold. But I know there's not a lot of goals in the opening stages of this league, so hopefully we can soon take advantage of that and looks like we got the orange ball out. That's fantastic. We don't have the ball though. We are defending. What a tackle that was. I wish this would run a little bit smoother. I might have to resort to 2D graphics, everybody, because this is a little bit of an old machine, so it's probably struggling to run the 3D, so hopefully this runs a little bit smoother. Oh, there we go. Oh, look. I picked a fine time to do that, didn't I? There's no one in the middle. We can still do this. Like I said, there's not many early goals. In fact, this is the only goal of the league so far after 18 minutes. So that's something I'm conscious of, and hopefully in a few weeks the new tactical approach will start to take advantage of that. But again, it's not ideal having a striker that's playing with a broken nose or cheekbone, or is it fractured arm? It's one of the two anyway. But you know, sometimes needs must, and you have to do everything you can to win. Or at least make a game of it anyway. Nope. They've gone down to 10 men and scored. Oh, dear me. I don't like it when the ball pings about like this. We can't deal with it. I don't know why it's taking so long to switch between highlights, but It's not particularly that long, is it? But like I said, I might need to update the old Chug Chug, and hopefully, if you want me to do that, give me money so I can. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. We don't do that here. But it would be... Did I click on that? I did, didn't I? Yes, I did. It just hasn't loaded for me. Oh, I have an injury to deal with. Oh, that's... Oh, good lord. Alright. He's uninterested. He's apprehensive. I'm going to have to go with the composed player, I think, just to make it a little bit easier to deal with. If he's uninterested, then I don't want to play him. He may be a better player than the player I brought on, but at least the player that's coming on looks like he wants to be here. Oh, the goals are flying in now. Look, 1-0 there, 1-0 there, there, and there. Oh, and an equaliser there. Who's got to be mental enough to do that then? Full match highlights. Good lord. Can you imagine doing this for, like, however long it takes? I was going to say 90 minutes, but I don't think it would take quite that long. Look. We need the ball. We need to take more shots. Oh dear. We're interested. That's never good, is it? I can... Nope. They don't want to know. Start the second half. Come on, fellas. Let's do this. Not much to say on what I can't see what's happening, but I want to believe that my players are just kicking the ball about between themselves, trying to make an opening. That would be ideal, but even I'm not sure I can believe that one at the moment. There seems to be some sort of disconnect between the match engine and what's actually going on, because that goal came through ages ago and he's only just told me about it. Yeah. Let's make another change. Let's try and fire something up. this is borderline outrageously hard now. My players just can't stay fit. My players can't do 90 minutes. It's going to be an uphill battle even before then, but we'll get there. If, you know, the laptop would let me. Very, very weird this, isn't it? It suddenly got very, very slow the last couple of days, and I don't know why. It seemed fine last week, but there's not much I can really do about it. So apologies for the delays in... What's my goalkeeper doing? Just what have you done there? Ah, man, oh man, oh man. We're all struggling, mate. Some of us can't be substituted. No. Was it 3-0 from there? Of course it is. Of course it is. Fuck off. You've already just decided you can't be arsed. Why should I? Dear Lord. Again, I don't know what it is about being 3-0 down and why my team decides to start playing at that point, but it's a positive that they continue to score, but I don't know how I'm supposed to get rid of these goals and make it 1-0 to me. Oh, what the fuck is that? I can't... Look, again! Another game where someone scored the first goal for a club against me. I cannot do this anymore. I cannot understand why that happens every fucking game. Someone scores their first goal of the season or first goal for the new club against me, and it's a little bit stupid now. Do I have to play 12 at the back or something? Because that's impossible. But I don't know what else I can do to change the fortunes of this team. It should never be this. We should not be losing 4-1. Why is there no one chasing that in? See, there's no one why the fuck is there no one chasing the ball forward? Why have they given up? Have they given up on the game or have they given up on the manager? Because that's a very different thing. Looks like my laptop's given up on the will to live at the moment, but next highlight. It's full time, you dick. Why are you waiting for a next highlight for? There's no highlight. Just let me go home. Just let me go home and have a tantrum. No. I'm far from pleased. There's... You weren't good enough. You were absolutely bloody awful. Sorry. What else can I do? I've tried to be gentle on them when they're losing. That's not working. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's options like that. You should be able to customize and say, well, the guy looked like he couldn't be bothered on the bench from his body language. So, what would I? Oh, fuck off! Just every game there's an injury. I can't fill the team if this carries on. I don't know what I'm supposed to do at that point. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. But training, I will put everybody on 2 weeks of rest. If it will let me. Yes, it will. Fantastic. Here you go. Now go sit down for 2 weeks. I can't fucking do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. Suspensions, injuries, and not enough players to start with. This is getting above a joke now. This team, I don't know what I'm supposed to do to fix it. Because everything I'm trying is not working. And I've won Champions Leagues on other saves. And I've taken teams up in other countries of football. I don't know what it is about this league I'm struggling with at the moment, but if I can't... Look, if I don't win a game by the World Cup, we might have to look at alternatives. This is not my league, I'm just curious. So look, Bayern Munich are dominating, and that's without Harry Kane. The Austrian league is a little bit about the same at the top. One team is... That's going to be Red Bull Salzburg up the top. And then Leipzig there, 33, 30, 20, all the way down. That league's a little bit more competitive all the way down, so that's fun to see. It's totally not going to plan here at the moment. So you can't even win goal of the month anymore, or goal of the week. I'm sure it would be a good signing, but like all the others, what am I meant to do? Now, at least we've got a new contract signed here. Improve quickly. Yeah, to say troubled is a little bit of a understatement right now. I mean, like, blimey. Fractured arm. Oh, dear me. It's not even players at the club there again, so it's nothing I'm doing wrong in training. Just got a bunch of fragile bones by the look of it. What do they prefer? No training at all? I mean, I've done that for like 2 weeks, but I'm not really sure what else I could do after that. I can't even recall my loans. Yeah, it's a blow, but we'll figure something out at some point, I hope. I mean, I'm just like 10 minutes away from saying I'll go playing goal. I'll just wear the goalpost as a backpack and just keep turning around. Try and score now. Aha! I mean, it's probably not allowed, but... See there on the... Yeah, okay. This goal difference is getting embarrassing now. I don't mind losing, but that is just frustrating. It's like they're learning nothing in training. Let's see if they play better when we don't actually have any training. I can't name a fucking team, man. These average ratings are pathetic as well. Like, look, what am I supposed to do? I can't. Two goalkeepers on the bench. It's never what you want to do. You're injured. You're finally not injured, but let's see what you can do. Nope. He's a support or attacking guy. He's a support. Fantastic. Bring him on the bench. There you go. Bring him in there. I don't even have a backup centre back on the bench. For fuck's sake, man. I'm gonna have to do this. He can play centre back, but I prefer that he didn't. I'll just get rid of them. Yep. Probably back. There it is. See, there's something in here that might, you know. Actually, I'll put them on regroup. It's probably not helpful that they don't do that. Do that. Can we try that? See if you do something with that, lads. Come on. Yeah, I know. Right. Let's hope that we can at least get through this game without any suspensions or injuries or anything, because at some point we are going to need to start stacking the bench again. And I can't do that if people keep missing games. Right, I've had enough, lads. Come on. Go do something. Let's go. I know what we're capable of, that's the thing. They're not showing it, but they are capable of a lot better than what they're doing now. Or have been. See, we did get a win in there, so we're not a complete disaster. It's not like we're... I'm not going to say anything. Certainly not going to say anything about any teams, but okay. Again with this, I don't know why you're taking so long to... I don't know why it's paused. I haven't pressed pause. It's not actually doing anything. I don't know why. But there's clearly something not right today. But we'll persevere for now, but we are getting towards an hour already, so I may take an early intermission just to see what is going on with the... Yeah, I think we have to do that, because this is not fair to you guys that sit here and listen intently to what I have to say. If you are thoroughly watching this, there's a problem somewhere in the universe, but that's not to say watching someone play Football Manager can't be entertaining, because you can. There are several people who are adept at streaming than I am, and they are quite entertaining, but there's only so much I can do when the game doesn't want to work. There's barely anybody staying fit enough to play more than once a month, and coupled that with issues of technology slash issues with the device I'm currently using, there's not a lot of joy to be had in there, but I'm gonna try anyway. Oh my lord, I didn't even watch that. I just watched the scoreboard tick over. I was hoping if I didn't look, the goalkeeper would save it, but Oh, God, he's gone down the middle. He moved. That's ridiculous, mate. You're supposed to be number one goalkeeper. You got one on your jersey. You're playing like I would say like a child, but I've seen children play with more passion than this. You're playing like someone that's given up. Now I'm bottom again. Yay. The World Cup break can't come soon enough for this team. I might just have a holiday while they're having theirs. I would say leave it to my assistants, but I don't have any, and that's kind of the problem, I think. That might well be the issue, actually. I don't have an assistant manager or anyone to help run training or anything like that, because the people that did come for the job just didn't want it, or I couldn't sign them anyway, so... Try that. Try that. We shouldn't be conceding from that far out. What are they doing back there? What do you do when your defenders don't defend, your strikers don't strike, and your midfielders just might as well not exist? It's not a good stream for anybody to watch. It's all negativity, but sometimes... There's only 3 things that have happened in the match. 2 goals and their yellow card. I don't know. They've got 1 yellow card from 4 fouls. I've got none from 10. So, yeah, okay. We shouldn't be losing our home games this easily either. Yes, we can lose at home. That's fine. But I'm not happy with the manners of the defeats that we've had. Any of them, really. They're conceding too many goals. They don't start doing anything until they're 3-1 down. Nothing changes tactically. Don't understand it. Don't understand it at all. What's this, 3-0? No, he's missed. Okay. There's only so much encouragement you can give, though, before it becomes not believed or anything. I don't know if that's really the thing, but And again, with the exceptionally long pauses for no specific reason whatsoever. I guess running on 2D didn't even help matters, did it? It's just, that shouldn't take that long to load the problems. Well, that's fine. You can remove that, that's fine, but I've never longed for a simulate result button so hard than what I'm wishing I had one right now. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I might have to just go into mission real quick and figure out why it's taking so long to do anything, really. I'll be back as soon as I can. Okay, so I'm not sure how much of that you heard because I've just realised I've been on mute the whole time. Possibly would have been a bit muted, but the gist of it was if you want me to play anything else or you want to see me challenge myself at something else, then let me know in the chat below, or probably, as the majority of people will be watching this on YouTube later, and that's all fine as well. Just write in the comments below. If you are watching this on YouTube now, just let me know if you want me to play something else, and that would be great. But if you are in the chat as well, then feel free to drop me a message there as well. So yeah, that would all be good and appreciated. And thank you for, even if you just drop by a minute, I appreciate the support. So thank you for that as well. And let's hope that this I feel confident that change I've made to training is going to help the team now. Let's go. What league are they in? Same league as me. Wow. Let's have a look at the sack rate. I'm not even on it. What is happening here? I'm happy with that. I'm not even on the sack race, and yet I don't understand why. Because I've been fined for less than what I've done here. Like, although I am insecure, That's about right. I am an insecure fella by nature anyway. I'm never really sure what I'm supposed to be doing next, but I guess that's a metaphor for life. I'm always worried about the... Continue that, yeah. Let's try and get a scout. Not that it matters at the moment, but hey. It's always good to go through the motions, and when the club's going back the right way, then hopefully that works, but don't know what it is with the headset today. It's not sitting right for some reason. But hey. Ow. No, it's definitely not that. A mystery, isn't it? Mystery. Let's put it on like that. I'm Geordie LaForge. It's definitely sitting right. I just don't know why it's not sitting right on my head, but it's in the right position at least. Maybe I just got a bigger head than I thought I did. I mean, you can see the size of it. It's all massive here. Look at this. Look at the size of this head. That means there's a massive brain in there. That'd be dangerous if I used it though, wouldn't I? Let's be honest. The World Cup's underway. Let's see how we're getting on in the World Cup actually. I think everything's probably played a game by now. Oh, England could only draw with USA. To draw, Iran beat Wales. It's anybody's game at this point. No real surprises. Well, I mean, Belgium actually won a game, so that's a surprise. They didn't in the real one, but hey, I mean they did, but they didn't go very far, from what I remember. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Mm, quality player could help me a lot, but doesn't want to join, even if he could. Yeah, this is all fine. Don't need to do that. Maybe if I try that and leave that on, perhaps. Let's try that. Do 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 do. So yeah, that looks like that's fun. Hmm. Why is that still there? Oh, yeah, while it's on my mind, update. I did get the cables and that for the monitor. It does kind of work. The monitor still works, but I couldn't get it connected to my device, so I'm not really sure what I did wrong or if there's anything I did wrong at all. But I'm going to keep trying and plug it away, and hopefully the stream qualities will improve for everyone. And that's why I keep doing this, because I've got a device here that's not connected to anything, but I do check the chat and things like that. But if the monitor was here, it would be a lot easier for me to manage the stream. But hopefully I'm not far away from where I want it to be, and that's good. But I think at some point I will have to get a new machine to stream from, because this is as you've noticed, it's struggling a little bit now. So hopefully it can get me through the next few weeks into the new game and see what the requirements are for that one, and then I'll know what if I'm going to take it forward streaming, or if I'm just doing this as a way to pass the time at the end of the game cycle. I don't know. I mean, it would be amazing if I could make it as a full-time content creator, but I know that's going to take a lot of effort and things like that. But oh look, my under 19s won a game. Well done. Would you like to come and play for the main team? Because you know how to win down there. But yes, yeah, that's where I'm at. Everything's always evolving off stream, and you don't see. I probably should try more things more often, but sometimes you just don't want to, you know. Trying everything I can to enjoy what I'm doing here, but sometimes external forces make it impossible. Right. Let's do that. we got down here? You go that and see what happens. I don't know. At least you can go back on the bench. That's one more player. Oh, hang on. Put him there. There you go. And then... Right, a goalkeeper in goal. What kind of numbers have you on? 674. I'm going to try change my goalkeeper, see if that helps. 17-year-old goalkeeper, you know. Sure. Let's make a change there. Let's leave that there. Okay. Oh, I forgot to check actually. Do you prefer the left or right side, or do you not have a preference? No preference. Perfect. You can go there. Also remember you're a no-nonsense centre-back, so you can be there. You're not as good there. Alright, let's go. Let's get a win. Come on. Get in there. Got 9 out of 10 subs now. Everything feels like it's getting a little bit easier to manage now, but I'm not so sure if it is or not, or we'll see at this game anyway. I handed over the team talks to somebody else as well, because I don't know what else I can say at this point. Look, I know we can turn things around. We just haven't played well enough. I don't know why we haven't, but given the context of the season so far, this could well be considered a shock victory if we can pull it off. But I feel more optimistic now, actually, in a weird way. Like, again, it's slightly delayed, but the clock sort of moved and then it stopped again. I don't know why, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Probably is just a sign that I need to upgrade all my equipment as quickly as possible. But when you don't really have a big, when you haven't really been, I don't know what, when you don't have a big following, it's easy to abandon. I guess. Like, I've been streaming other games for a while. I just stopped streaming everything about a year ago. For I don't know why. I just didn't really enjoy it very much, and then I thought I'd try and get back into it the last few weeks, and I'm enjoying it actually. I kind of wish I'd never stopped, but that is the life of a streamer, isn't it? But hopefully we can move forward together and enjoy the journey that we're all going to go on together. We're only here on Earth once. You know. My God, was that a ball we tried over the top? Bloody yeah, it was. Look at this. My word, we've scored. We've taken the lead. That's a good little run, actually, that. Well, it was unlucky not to score the first shot, but well done for, like, you know, something's happened. Is that all it was? I've taken the training off the other people, and if that's all the fix was, I think I might cry. But can we defend? Oh, that's always been the question. Yes, apparently we can. Hmm. Temporarily we're off the bottom of the league, which is always good. And let's keep it going, fellas, please. That will be fantastic to build on something towards the end of this stream and towards the restart after the break. That will be great. I think it's going to take some work to get this goal difference back to respectability, but a few wins in a row will sort of bring back the confidence and swagger that I know that they have. Because we have seen it on several occasions in little drips and drabs. Hopefully this is the start of something bigger. I mean, hopefully. It's never guaranteed, but it's always a good sign. In fact, even the laptop is confused as to how we've taken the lead in this game, and it doesn't know what to do with itself now. But I'd like to think that at some point our luck will turn, and I think this might be the start of it, hopefully. But we are playing. If I can still move this about, then I know there's not a major issue. But I can't move it about, so there could well be a... it is a bit delayed still, but it is still workable, so that's good. And that's still updating as well, so that's... I don't even know where they are in the league. Oh, they're fourth, okay. Come on. Never known a stream like it before. Never known a game like this, in fact. Like, I don't know why it's so struggling now, but we'll get through today, don't worry. Too stubborn like that. We are getting towards certain amount of time anyway, but it's thinking about it, isn't it? Okay, just approaching the end of the first half now. Oh, what was that for goalkeeping? I'm going to put the replays on. There you go. See what really happened there. Yeah, the keeper should have had that. Oh my god, the keeper. What is with my goalkeepers? Why are all of them butterfingers? Still. Oh no, that's a red card. Oh dear. Right. Who's going to be the sacrificial lamb in this? What's starting off to be quite a promising day, and now it's just becoming annoying. Yeah, it'll have to be this guy, unfortunately. And then bring it back there. Apologies, Ishmael, but needs must. I was wondering how the AI was going to mess with my decent start. I did wonder why it took so long to figure it out as well. I think it's gone from page 1 to 74 in one go, and that's a bit of an illegal jump. But we'll see what happens. That red card really has the potential to hurt us. Like, we were coping alright up until that goal and now the red card, and I don't know what the second half's going to bring, but hopefully we can keep it at 1-1 going into the second half. That would be great if we could. Oh, fuck off. 9, mate. Come on. Grow up. That is borderline ridiculous. I've never seen that before. You are getting absolutely bollocked at half time, sir. Oh dear. Sorry, number 10. I'm going to have to bring you off as well. Bring everybody back. No, you can't even do that, so I have to bring Dennis on instead as well. Down to 9 men. Of all the possible things to do, that is just fucking stupid. I can't even understand it. Oh yeah, because I'm not in charge of Team Talks anymore. I can't call him a prick or whatever. But anyway. Well, 9 men in the second half, away from home, in a game we were actually doing alright in. It's all unravelled before half time. Don't know what to say. Just get on with it and hope we don't lose by 23-0. I mean, it's not possible we scored 1, but you know what I meant. Hope we don't roll over and just let them have our goal pretty much uncontested from this point on. Right, you can kind of understand the first red card, but The second one, like 3 minutes later, is just unforgivable. Especially with both being yellow cards as well. That's one game they're both missing as well. But of course, knowing this game the way that we do, that'll turn into 4 games each. There's very little I could do to change this game around. I've used pretty much all my subs already, tactically, because of the 2 red cards in the first half. But we will see what happens, won't we? Or we could just concede. Where are you going? What the fuck is going on here? I saw it coming, and yet they didn't do anything about it. Fucking, where were you going? You should have stayed in the wall. Fucking unbelievable. Fuck me, the keeper stopped one. Unbelievable. There's nothing much more I can do now at this point. We're not going to get anything out of the game anyway, so we might as well just try and do this and maybe spring on the counter. But even I don't see this working. We certainly haven't. What do you want me to do? There's no fucking players, lads. There's just no players for me to bring on to support them. Attacking players are isolated, yes, I know, but what do you want me to do? I can have a look for you, but like, there's nothing much I can do about it. Unless I just do this, take off our only goal scorer for about 1 million years. Just bring him back here. Do that. That's the only thing we'll have to do to hold on to a respectable result, I think. I pretty much think that's the only way to go now. Next game, I would say I'm playing 6 at the back, but I don't think that's possible. I generally don't think that's possible, so just when I think we get into the groove of things, the timer just stops and starts again. Always ignore that. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay. There's just nothing happening, is there? There's nothing happening at all. I think if I stay on 10 men, I may be able to stop that goal going in, but that second red card has absolutely fucked my game, I think. Oh, that was close. What I was trying to do was sneak a goal on the counter to try and sneak a point out of it. Which would be no more than we deserve, really, when you think about it. We haven't had as much of the ball as we would have liked, but we started off positively, and look, the XG is about the same, so that's... We can feel aggrieved in one essence, but in others, we can be enthused for the future. If they play like that every game, then I don't see why we shouldn't get out of this mess that we're currently in, but it's this kind of thing that has been happening all season, really. When one thing happens, the second one happens almost immediately. On this occasion, it's second yellow cards. Usually it's goals from absolutely nothing, usually, but they're toying with us now. On the way to score a third. Look at them. Is that a penalty, or is the game just frozen? It is a penalty. Oh dear. Well, it's a penalty and the game is frozen, so that's... It's never good, is it? The game shouldn't freeze like that. I'm sorry, but... I'm trying very hard to fix it, but just got to keep plodding on the way we are for a while, I suppose. Goalkeeper's gone the wrong way on a penalty. I wish there was a thing you could train goalkeepers to specifically do on penalties, like always dive left, or I don't know, or don't move until they've kicked the ball. At least if you react to it, you might get beaten, but at least you go the right way, and that's fine. But that was nothing to do with me, right? Just be clear, that team talk was nothing to do with me. I hold my hands up away from the situation, and I'll do that, give him a little wave, because I think I'm probably on my way out of the door. It's certainly not just about morale in the dressing room. That's low, but I don't think it's just purely based on results. I think there's a lot going on at this club. Oh look, board meeting. Let's go. Let's go. Should we go to a new club in Turkey already? It's a 10 meeting. We have not taken the decision to meet with me lightly, and feel if we didn't acknowledge the problems now, any further damage could be too much to recover from. Well, maybe, Mr. President, if perhaps whether it was you or previous regime could look after the fucking club properly in the first place, none of this shit would be happening. Oh, I was chancing my arm there and it actually worked. They can't find anybody better than me. That's all the confidence I need. I say that about a lot of things in life, to be fair. I am pretty much... I wouldn't say I'm the best, but I'm certainly in the top one of things that I can do. some people don't wish to utilize me in that way, and that's completely their loss, frankly. But you know, it's all their loss. Old employers. Right. How many games do we have before the Christmas period again? Let's have another reminder, because I wasn't really paying attention to the dates, just what we had to do. Oh yeah, they just got a pedal, didn't they? So we got 2 more games. Okay, friendlies I don't do anyway, so yeah. Okay, 2 more games in this session. Let's go. Let's try and get at least 4 points out of it. We didn't play as... Look, that's ridiculous. Until they scored a penalty, that our XG was pretty much identical. That's why some things happen in FM that they don't fully explain due to the match engine, and that is actually horse crap right there. Play better, please. Just 2 games to go. We got this. We've all got this. Just if you need some positive messages today, just remember, stress less. Hopefully that helps. Ugh. Oh, just crack my back. That feels good. Oh, that's so much better now. Because I'm slouched over a little bit, and I probably should sit straight, but sometimes I just don't. What do you want me to do? How am I supposed to fight against it when all the players get fucking injured every fucking week? What do you want me to do? It's actually pathetic now at this point. Maybe I should have resigned when I had the chance. Anyway, let's just play new better. That. You can fucking get out of there, stupid asshole. This is the 3rd time he's been suspended this season. He's also had an injury as well. I don't like resigning from clubs for any reason at all, but unfortunately, from this one, I see very little option at the moment. I'll push him forward a little bit. You go there. You go there. Away. You go there. And play 73 keepers on the bench because that's all I've got left. Unbelievable. That's very nearly a fit of rage then, but what do you want me to do? Like, every week there's a player getting injured for ridiculous reasons, and I don't know what else I'm supposed to do to... I've done everything I can to stop it happening. This club is rotten from the top downwards, and there's not much I can do about it, I don't think. But I'll give it till... I've got 2 home league games coming up now that they're vitally important to see where we're at as a team at that point. Hopefully we've made enough progress despite the red cards and injuries in the last couple of games that we can take some points from. We're only a couple of wins off of mid-table, I think, so if we can win the next 2 games, which I think are against mid-table teams, then we're going to be right back up there again. So that would be fantastic to see, but that is... the anticipation of that happening is very, very close now. We can just about cope with it, I think. But I can't do anything about injuries and stuff like that. I just don't know what else I'm meant to do. Let's have a look at the World Cup then, shall we? Oh, Mexico straight through. Let's have a look at Group A, shall we? Yep. That's not a surprise. England in second place of the group is a bit of a surprise, but they got through, so that's not really an issue. And Iran, courtesy of beating Wales, I think they did. Yeah, they beat Wales. So they, oh yeah, 3 points to 1. Of course they did. It doesn't really matter that they beat them for head to head. Of course they beat them. That's all they need to do. No real surprises in this group either. Although, like the real life World Cup, Poland did run Mexico very close. Group D, France group winners, of course they were. 3-1, 5-1 and 2-0 against Denmark. Tunisia getting through is somewhat of a surprise, I think, but that was a wide open group, and Germany didn't get through, but they did on the game, so that's cool. Croatia and Canada through. Belgium didn't get through despite topping the table after their first win of their win in their first game week of the competition. So that was mirror in real life. And Morocco, of course, went all the way to the semis in real life. They didn't get out of the group here, so that's sad for them. Brazil and Serbia through. That could have been anyone really getting through from that group, but Brazil through is not really a surprise with a win and a draw. Actually, they're not through yet. They've only played 2 games. They haven't finished their group yet. Did F finish? No. I jumped the gun a little bit. Apologies for that. Hopefully, if I remember, we will go and check out the World Cup at the end of the World Cup and see who won it, and try and be surprised when we find out together. But right now, my focus is on this home league game. Oh, fuck off, man. I can't do this. I've got no players. I can't. There's nothing I can do. All the players are getting injured every fucking week, every day. It's just stupid now. What am I supposed to do? They shouldn't be training anyway. I've given them 2 weeks off already, so they shouldn't really be getting injured in training at all, frankly, but what else I'm supposed to do is beyond me at this point. They're disappointed. I don't care. I'm disappointed in the conduct of the players, frankly. You go away. You go away. We'll do this game and then we'll see if we still have a job, I suppose. There's no reason for it, really. Like, it's happening so often. I've just had a message come through on my phone. I was expecting it to tell me that someone's got injured and we can't do anything this week. I don't know. That's stupid. Do I play this game too much? Do I... Nah, there's no such thing as too much, is there, really? Even the game has tips for that. Come on. Let's go. No, I do like the idea that every league game happens on a Sunday. That is cool. I do like that. Do you know what? No. Do whatever you want. None of us are going to be here at this club anyway at this rate, so it doesn't really matter what you do. It's all gone so horribly, horribly wrong. And it's so wrong, I can't even continue to make it end. I don't even want to look. Inbox. Who's injured? Nobody. Oh, that's a surprise. Tactics manager face. A bad result could seal my fate. Well, you know what? It's not all on the manager. You've got idiots that get sent off every fucking week, or people that can't stop getting injured in training no matter what I do. It's making my job impossible with the fucking... Started on -3 points. What do you want me to do from there? Really, when you think about it. It's a wonder I've lasted so long. Of course, another question could be asked is, why did I go here? Well, that's because that is in the good people of Mystery Football who I got that kit, and yeah, so that's sad, but it could have been anything in the world, frankly, but well, anything apart from Birmingham City, I will never manage them on any game for any circumstances. As a Villa fan, that's not something I want to do. But hey, that might just be me, but you see, the sinister part of my brain now wants to make that a challenge video. I'm not going to, but the thought is there somewhere. You know what I mean? Ugh. Come on. Come on, let's go to the next day now. It's time we went to the next day. What the hell? Ow. The board expect the team to lose. The supporters think it's going to be a draw. Well, we'll find out together. Who's wrong, the board or the fans? Or could it even be both? Perhaps we'll win. We are at home. We've started a lot better in games lately than we have been all season, so I think we're getting somewhere close to figuring out all this together, but if I'm honest right now, I don't see me making Christmas here. Not through anything I've done wrong, but because the team is just so indebted in players that don't want to be here, but I have to play them because there's nobody else to play. And then those that do play and want to stay are now injured, Someone getting suspended every week. It's just getting ridiculous. So it's going to be difficult, but I love a challenge. Perhaps. That's better. So I want to put my feet now. Okay. The 13th in the league, see? If I can win these 2 home games, 14 points, that would put me out of the relegation zone, providing these 2 teams don't win any games. But yeah, let's go. They don't have any. Look, all these lines are not. We don't have any lines at all, but we did have lines. But we're going to have to just conjure something up from somewhere. Yeah, whatever. Let's go. Okay, fine. Oh, no, can't do this. Hang on. Right, that should be good now till we go at the end of the session. I have nothing to say about any other game apart from this one that I'm involved with. Let's see. Which team turns up today? Oh, you can't. Fuck off. It's a bruise, mate. You can carry on. Well, that's... Well... I was going to say that's good news for me, because the team above the relegation zone is winning, but they've just equalised. As you can see here. It's not on this bit yet, which is worrying, because it usually would be, but... No, come on, let's go. Another penalty. For fuck's sake, boys. What have you done? I can't do this anymore. It's impossible to teach these guys anything. They just fuck up. Every time we give them confidence, they just go and ruin everything that we were working on. They got a bruised ankle. You're not coming off for that. Even if I could make the change, it won't let me. Even if I wanted to, I don't. But yeah, this should not be happening in the middle of a game. It shouldn't be pausing as though I've been doing it, but I haven't, because you can see I've been nowhere near this button. Did the keeper get anywhere near it? Not really. He did go the right way, but nowhere near it. So, I have to give him a shout of encouragement. I don't believe it anymore, but I have to do it. Yeah. Yeah. Somehow I think this could be my last game in charge of this club. I'd say it's been short and sweet, but it bloody hasn't, has it? It's been horrible. Since minute one, I've had nothing but problems. But, you know, we do what we can, but... Ooh. Come on, team. Let's do something. I got so disillusioned I started tidying my desk then for a second. Apologies for that. I just completely forgot where I was for a minute. Not that I've missed anything. Clearly. Ooh, that's an effort on... Well, it's a shot anyway. I would say it's an effort on target, but it wasn't. It went over, but... Just try that. See if they do anything. Let's see if they respond. In the second half. It's pretty inevitable to me now that I'm going to be out of this club very, very soon. It's got to be one of the quickest firings I've ever seen on any stream by any streamer at the moment, so that's got to be a record, right? Oh, ooh, my throat's gone weird all of a sudden. I don't know why. It's a shame, but it's all gone so very wrong. The fuck's going on here? Continue. Okay. Have I been fired at half time? That's very weird. Yeah, let's just get it over with, shall we? I'm already packing my stuff. I'm packing my things and I'll be gone by the end of the day. I don't see why I should wait till the end of the day. Ow, that's sharp. Pretty though, right? Look at that. Look at it. It's pretty. If you want to see my latest one, then I have it's this one here. Thank you to the Spellbound Company for this. It's all good, and it's almost as big as my hand if my hand was smaller. The blue one I showed you was from a company that's sadly closed down now, but New Moon Cottage. They were a wonderful company to buy from. and I'm sad that they had to close, but they do what they have to do for them. That's fine. She'll, the owner will, Hayley will go on to do some amazing things, I'm sure. So just watch this space and see what she gets up to next. Yeah, this game's really fucking broken, isn't it? There's nothing happening. There's just nothing to say about this second half, really. There's nothing happening. I've never been so quiet in my life. It's funny because it's true. Oh my god, we've done something. Wow. Can we do a bit more of this something? Can make it like something massive and, you know, turn this into a 2 would be absolutely great. You know, big 2 there. Keep that at 1 equals a win. 3 points and a bit of sanity. That would be good, but let's see what happens. There's excellent tracking back, to be fair, considering they're struggling. They wouldn't usually do that. At least they haven't been, which is why most of the games are about 7-0. Or, you know, 4-1, 3-1, things like that. They just didn't bother tracking back for a while, and I don't know why. Haven't changed anything tactically. It's just they suddenly woken up the last couple of days and think, you know what, we should probably do this instead. Let's make another change and see what we got going, shall we? Yeah, okay. No, you don't like that? Well, let's do that. Let's see what happens. Whew. Not much more to do. Not much more to do. Okay. Come on. Let's do it. Doesn't that? Why is that still a thing there? It's like I'm trying to play on 2 different speeds at the moment, and it's just very disconcerting. Like I clicked something an hour ago and I'm still waiting for it to happen. Let's go. 10 minutes to go. Let's... you know, let's do things that make it happen. To do things to make it happen. What do you want me to do? Everybody's just useless now. This is unforgivable at home, not a shot on target. Utter crap, mate. Apologies to the fans and the supporters and the people that were watching this, but that was absolutely dreadful. Hold my hands up, and that may have been just nothing left for me to do but resign, I think. I can't. I've tried. I can't fix it. Every time I try and make changes for the better, they decide they don't want to do that, and then they either get suspended or injured, and I'm fighting a losing battle. That shouldn't happen. Yes, please. There's another sacking going on there. Let's have a quick look before I have this meeting. Let's see what's happening. Bless me. Right. What? Yeah, job security. Let's have a look. There's 3 jobs in there that are available. Well, let's make it 4, shall we? Tempted to refuse to attend, but I might resign. Bye then. Okay, yeah. Can't do it anymore. That's bloody harsh, isn't it? Pleased to be rid of me and we no longer have to work together. I mean, the feeling is very much mutual on that one, but yeah. Now, that's got to be one of the quickest. December. Alright. Here we go. August, September, October, November. That's just over 4 months in charge. That's not what you said in the meeting, you lying little bastard. Well, sure, do whatever you want. Let's... I mean, there are some jobs available. We could potentially... apply for that one. Perhaps. Or maybe we could move to Germany and go to Bundesliga 2, and let's go for that one as well. And I feel like this is a good time to perhaps make a save, actually. And yeah, I will do that. We will save that and join me next time when I find a new job, I guess. Yeah, it's probably for the best. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that, and let's yeah, I will do that. So that's saved now, and I've read everything. So that is going to be me signing off a little. No, I'd say a little earlier than I wanted to, but later, given the fact that it took about an hour for the last game to actually progress a minute. So we will. It'll be good to get back to this and hopefully be a bit more positive. But I guess until that time, I shall see you another time, which will be hopefully it'll be Thursday, around about the same time as it was today. But let's just